Rumors are going around that the Tigray president is going to hold a key meeting with an Eritrean senior Eritrean military officer. Secondly, an ENDF officer has joined Fano. Pictures are in circulation showing this officer joining Fano fighters. Thirdly, TPLF issued a statement last night responding to PM Abiy's speech at the parliament. The Prime Minister leveled some allegations against TPLF addressing the MPs on Friday. Let's start with the story about Tigray President Tigray. Rumors are being spread that Tigray is going to hold a key meeting with an Eritrean general, Brigadier General EU Fissehai is going to meet with Tigray allegedly. Meeting is due to be held in Govt. Who is Brigadier General EU Fissehai? He is also called Halibay, not Halibay. EU led Eritrean military when it joined ENDF in the war against Tigray fighters. So he was part of the military operations, part of the war. And after the war, a senior delegation, I think after Pretoria, a senior delegation of Eritrean generals visited Ethiopia. EU was one of the generals. He visited Oromia too, I remember. Is he really meeting with Tigray? Whenever you'll see that, and you're already seeing that meetings between PFDJ and TPLF are not being confirmed. No one confirms that. Whenever Tigray generals and ENDF generals meet, they never acknowledge such meetings. I told you about Monjarino's visit of Asmara a few days ago. She visited Asmara, but we don't have any pictures, videos, etc. So if EU meets with Varade, no one will confirm it. And soon in comment section, you'll see people accuse me of lying. But I think such pieces of information are not breaking news now. If Tigray and Eritreans are meeting on the Lambasa border, if they're meeting along Mirab River, it means PFDJ and TPLF are also meeting. It means EDF and TDF are also meeting. But on the one hand, these Tigray leaders want to form partnership with Eritrea. On the other hand, they deny meeting each other, which is hypocrisy, by the way. They should confirm their engagements, their contacts. They only show their people meeting. They don't show themselves having meetings. Why? Isn't it hypocrisy? They don't want to face the federal government and international players which mediate Pretoria deal. If they publicly meet the two sides, EDF and TDF, PFDJ and TPLF, it will be difficult for TPLF to defend such meetings. On the other hand, we know that anti-TPLF elements, those who support Tigray Peace Force, pro-Getachew groups, they also spread rumors as if every day these TPLF and PFDJ leaders are meeting, as if on daily basis Tigray channels and EDF channels are meeting. They are very active in social media, they spread rumors, but such meetings shouldn't be a news, I think. It's happening. Secondly, viewers, TPLF issued a statement last night responding to PM Abiy's speech at the parliament. PM Abiy addressed MPs and he warned about possibility of war in Tigray. He said that if there is no international intervention, the region could plunge into another war, and this time it could be dirtier, worse than the last time. He asked religious leaders to intervene too. Scholars, investors were invited by him to intervene. TPLF issued a statement last night. TPLF accused federal government of arming groups in Raya, Afar, and Western Tigray. Tigray federal government is training and arming Takeze guards in Western Tigray. It is training and arming Tigray Peace Force fighters in Afar region. So TPF and Takeze guards are being treated in the same manner by TPLF. They see both TPF and Takeze guards, Amhara fighters, as Tigray's enemies, by the way. The party TPLF accused federal government of obstructing, of not implementing Pretoria deal. It asked international community to intervene. It agreed with Abiy's call for intervention by religious elders to solve this issue. And it called for an end to harassment which is being faced by Tigrayans. Tigrayans have been complaining recently that they're facing harassment, especially in Addis Ababa. Some arrests have been made in recent days. TPLF basically rejected the narrative being built by the federal government that TPLF is preparing for war. The party said in its statement it is committed to Pretoria deal, but federal government is not implementing it, and it is not preparing for any war. So war of words ongoing, viewers. No change, no de-escalation, both issuing strong statements verbally. They're involved in a war of words. Hopefully it won't turn into a physical war and armed conflict. TPLF basically wants restoration of its status, and it wants Volkayat back. If these two issues are solved, you could see TPLF drift away from Eritrea and maybe move closer to Addis Ababa. Lastly, viewers, an Ethiopian National Defense Force officer has joined Fano fighters. Fano groups have released pictures showing this officer join them. Mebre Yigzao is the name of this man. Captain is his rank in the Ethiopian National Defense Force. And 2 days ago, Captain Yigzao joined Fano fighters. He was seen with Fano fighters in Lasta, Lalibela, in North Wollo zone of the Amhara region. Fano groups since day one have been trying to create inroads into Ethiopian National Defense Force. They hoped in 2023 that they'll be able to divide ENDF, and senior generals will join them. And back then they were in contact with some generals. I remember I had some names back then. But the generals did not agree to join Fano fighters. We saw major level, maximum colonel level ENDF officers join Fano fighters. Senior Amhara Special Force officers joined Fano, like Tafra Mamu and Tazara. But no general from ENDF has joined Fano fighters so far. Thanks for watching.